How's it going, everybody? Let me just double check. By the way, been hearing some different people are listening to these. So somebody's daughter, quite possibly. Um, Mom's initials RC, and maybe Nathan Spencer. All right, so let's get on with it. And so if so, hey, a shout out, special shout out to both of you. Absolutely. Big if, but anyway, and out of one of them came forth a little horn. Again, this is the Antichrist, the little horn, which waxed exceeding great toward the south, toward the east, and toward the pleasant land. So we were talking about previous that the goat was the Antichrist smashing the sheep. And so as Revelation is abstract metaphoric speech, in some sort of way that could be. And now you're just getting more of a magnified look at the Antichrist as we continue to go on. Out of the out of the four, whatever yesterday's study was, what was it? So it was Revelation. We're in 8, yeah. Revelation 8, King James Version, Bible Gateway. So we're at verse 9 right now. So yesterday's, the second angel sounded a great mountain burning with fire cast. So Daniel 8. Oh, I said Revelation 8. Daniel 8, King James Version, Bible Gateway. Got my two end times gospels mixed up, didn't I? Therefore, the goat waxed great, and he was strong, and the great horn was broken. And for it came four notable ones toward the east and four winds of heaven, and out of one of them came the little horn, the Antichrist. So it's like, of what the Antichrist came from was the goat. And we were talking about how the Antichrist is the goat, and we showed you that in yesterday's study. So it's like maybe on a spiritual plane, one thing's coming from the other. Remember, the Antichrist is Satan possessing a human body. That's what that is. And it waxed great even to the host of heaven, and it cast down some of the host of the stars to the ground and stamped upon them. And doesn't that talk about in Revelation where Satan and the angels are, one third of the angels are cast down to heaven? Whoops. One third of the angels are cast down to the earth. I believe that's Revelation 12, right? Yeah, Revelation 12, where the great dragon tail sweeps third part of the stars of heaven to the earth. So you're getting that same thing here, and it waxed great even to the host of heaven, and it cast down some of the host and of the stars to the ground and stamped upon them. Yea, he magnified himself even to the prince of the host, and by him was a daily sacrifice. So daily sacrifice, anytime you see that daily sacrifice, now you're talking about the abomination of desolation. Log in. Okay, let's log in. So I'm pretty sure we already had that highlighted. But we're in this study. So not logged in here either, am I? Oh, that's because I had to restart my computer for an update. There we go. So the daily sacrifice, yeah, guess I messed that up, huh? There we go. It's back. By reason of the transgression, it cast down the truth to the ground, and it practiced and prospered. And it cast down the truth to the ground. Well, the truth could represent the church because Jesus is the truth, and the church represents Jesus. Definitely not casting Jesus to the ground. Then I heard one saint speaking, and another saint said to that certain saint which spake, how long will the vision concerning the daily sacrifice and the transgressions of desolation be? Which, that's the abomination of desolation. And we'll say daily sacrifice. Let's go ahead and highlight that in yellow. Didn't take. Try it one more time. Yellow, didn't take. Try it over here. Go past it one. Still didn't take. Okay. To the transgression of desolation, to give both the sanctuary and the host to be trodden underfoot. And he said unto me, 2,300 days, then shall the sanctuary be cleansed. So I think this is part of those days Jesus cuts short, because this is before God's wrath. And it came to pass when I, even I, Daniel, had seen the vision and sought for the meaning, then behold, there stood before me as the appearance of a man, and I heard a man's voice between the banks of Eli, which called and said, Gabriel, make this man to understand the vision. So the angel Gabriel is then going to help him understand or make him understand. Let's move over to John 13. Jesus, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hands. Remember, the sovereign God has written the script that the actor God of the Old Testament and then the actor God of the New Testament, Jesus, simply play the role. It's God playing a role in real time as it took place that the sovereign God ordained would take place before the earth was even made. Everything was declared before the earth was even made. That's John 1, 1 through 3, fusing with Isaiah 46:10. That God has declared the end from the beginning, and that the Word was before anything was made that was made. And all things that were made by the Word. And that means that they were all made to the exact specifications to fit the Word of God. All things into his hands, and that he was come from God and went to God. He riseth from supper and laid aside his garments and took a towel and girded himself. After that, he poureth the water into the basin and began to wash the feet of the disciples and to wipe the feet with a towel that he was wearing. Then cometh Simon Peter, and Simon said unto him, why are you washing our feet? And Jesus said unto him, what I do to you, not now, but you won't understand it. What I'm doing to you now, you're not going to understand now, but you will know later on. Peter saith unto him, you're never going to wash my feet. And Jesus answered him and said, if I don't wash your feet, then you and I, we have no part with each other. We're not together. So Simon Peter then said, Lord, don't just wash my feet, wash my hands and my head too. Jesus then said, that is washed needed not save to wash his feet, but clean every whit, and ye are clean, but not all. Okay, so let's go ahead. And that's a pretty rough one right there. So let's go to John 13, New Living Translation, Bible Gateway. And that is verse 10. Jesus replied, a person who has bathed all over does not need wash except for the feet, to be entirely cleaned. And you disciples are clean, but not all of you. So now he's talking about Judas. For Jesus knew who would betray him. That is what he meant when he said, not all of you are clean. After washing their feet, he put on his robe again and sat down and asked, do you understand what I was doing? And that is verse 12. That is the end of tonight's study. I'm glad you're here. I love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.